Hi there, I'm Letitia Pfinder and welcome to my channel for a collaboration today. This collaboration is with Andrea Mercier, and I'll leave a link to her channel at the very end of this video, and I'll also leave it in the description box below so you can go check it out. And we've decided to do something that you guys can make for somebody special in your life for Valentine's Day. So the prompt was gift from the heart, and I decided to make this beautiful ombre heart and then put a date on the bottom of it, just on this cradled canvas. So it's a wooden panel, and I believe it's 8 by 10. I didn't prep it or prime it or anything like that. I'm just going straight on with acrylic paint. I did go in and draw a heart lightly in pencil first, and you can use some sort of stencil if you like. I just did it myself freehand. And I'm just going in first with a bit of a dark purple, and I'm just using straight purple at the very top because the ombre effect is going to go purple, then a lighter purple, obviously I'm going to add some white, and then it's going to go into red, which is going to go into pink, which is going to go into white. So it's just going to be this fun heart that you can put up on your wall. And I'm actually making this for my boyfriend, my partner. So I've actually done 2 of them. I'm showing you the process of the first one. At the end, you'll see both of them. This first one here, I'm just doing for our anniversary. And then the second one was the birth of our son. So you can make as many as you like and give them to your partner. I decided to do this because we actually don't have anything up on our walls, which is really weird because I'm an artist, but we don't. So I thought this would be a cute idea since we're starting to try to decorate a little bit more. Anyway, so here you can see I added a little bit white into that purple, and I'm going in with just the straight red and adding that in. Just trying to blend the two together a little bit, just to get a smooth gradient all the way down. And honestly, this is really easy. maybe looks a little complicated, but once you get going, you'll see what I mean. And it's really fun and simple. Like, this didn't take me very long to do. I think this is sped up by a bit. I think total about half an hour. So here I am just making the pink shade I like. So I just went in with the white, and most of the time I'm blending right onto the cradled panel. Now I am using cradled panel, but you can use canvas or whatever else you like. You can treat the background however you like. I just really like the look of the wood behind it. It just gives it a really rustic feel, and I thought it was a really sweet idea. Okay, and then I'm just adding more and more white to get all the way down to the bottom, because the very bottom of the heart is going to be white. Now there's a lot you could do with something like this. You could maybe even write a date in the heart, or a name, or a verse, or anything that's special to you guys, maybe your song or something like that. I decided to put the date at the very bottom, but you could do a lot of things with this. So I decided to show you guys. So here I am just touching this up a bit. I decided to darken the outside at the top there just a bit more because I added a lot of white, and I wanted to show that purple gradient just a bit more because the red was kind of taking over, and it wasn't quite what I was going for. So you can always go in, play with it a little bit more even after it dries a bit. And then I went in with just a thin brush, and I'm going around the entire heart with a white outline. And I just thought that would make the heart pop just a tiny bit more. It is a little difficult to see on camera, and actually even when I scan this afterwards, but in person it really helps the whole thing kind of pop out from the wooden background. Now, when you're putting on the paint as well, if you water it down a bit, or like the lighter you apply it, the more of the wood you'll see through the actual heart. So it's going to depend on the effect you want. I left this fairly transparent, so you can see some of that wood grain through there. But you could pile it on, and then you won't see it at all. So yeah, once you're done with this video, you should definitely go and check out Andrea's video and her channel, because she has some amazing videos up. I met her through the CAC and I've gotten to know her. She's a fellow Canadian. She's actually not too far from me, which is really great, and I love to, you know, mingle with fellow artists, local artists. So love to help support her, and hopefully get some of you guys over to her channel. She really deserves it. So now I'm doing is just adding the date, and I did go in and pencil it in very lightly first just to get the font right, and I did just do that freehand. And then I went in with one of my thinner microns, and I did this first just to get a really crisp line so I knew exactly what I was doing. Now you could leave it just like this, but I decided to go in with a really thin brush and add in some black paint on top to thicken it up and make it pop a bit more, because the micron kind of sunk into the cradled panel, so it wasn't as bold as I'd liked it to be. So I just went over that. You'll find that if you try to use marker on the wood, it will just kind of soak into it and kind of bleed a lot, so you want to be kind of cautious with that. That also goes for the paint. So the more water you add to your paint, the more thin you have it from the water, the more it will bleed out as well. So that's just something to be cautious with. Not so much the case with canvas. Canvas doesn't act the same way, especially if it's a primed canvas, like if it already has gesso on it, if it's already prepared. But yeah, so that's all I've done with this, and this is basically it. So it was really super simple, really fun. I think this is going to look great up on our walls, and I hope he likes it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to go over to her channel, and I'll leave a link in the description box below. And I hope you guys have a lovely Valentine's Day. I will have some more Valentine's videos going up, so you can check back on my channel for that. And until next time, my crafty friends.